John Cena has proven himself to be both a capable and humorous wrestler throughout the years, so much that he has built an entirely separate film, TV, and commercial career. Here are Cena's 10 funniest acting moments outside of wrestling. Capra Sun's Roaring Waters commercial. This Capra Sun commercial basically amounts to John Cena throwing down a dumbbell and busting out some funky dance moves to a techno beat for 30 seconds. Cena looks corny as hell, but as always, his overwhelming confidence and goofy grin carry him through the dance sequence with ease and make the audience feel like they're laughing with Cena rather than at him. And besides, who wants to laugh at a guy who could snap you apart like a cheap pair of chopsticks? Gillette's ProGlide Challenge commercial. John Cena has promoted Gillette razors before, but this commercial is especially funny, as Cena surprises several unsuspecting dudes in a public men's room and screams at them, asking if they're ready to take the ProGlide Challenge with Gillette's new razor. Every time Cena enters, he busts down a door or crushes a trash can, and then proceeds to bark orders at the guys while they shave. The whole thing is quite funny, and we gotta give props to the random dudes for not slicing their faces off while Cena incessantly yelled at them. Footlocker's Week of Greatness commercial. Footlocker's Week of Greatness commercial begins in a park with two guys chatting about how they can't believe how good the store's upcoming promotion will be. John Cena suddenly appears and reassures them that they can find joy in things even if they aren't real. When one of the dudes likens Cena's statement to wrestling, the wrestler immediately flips out and chastises him. Of course, before Cena departs, he manages to throw in a quick "you can't see me" gesture for good measure. Saturday Night Live. How well a host fares on SNL depends on both their acting ability and the writing in each sketch. While there were some well-written sketches on the night John Cena hosted SNL late last year, Cena didn't actually appear in a lot of them. However, the wrestler still made his mark on the show during the wrestling-themed monologue, a Karate Kid spoof featuring Cena as the bad guy, and a skit where he played a college football player who obviously and unfairly gets special treatment in his science class. While these skits are worth watching, do yourself a favor and skip the episode as a whole. Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred. We understand if you've never seen Fred the show or any of its film spin-offs, as they're meant for kids, and the main character's high-pitched voice is incredibly irritating. However, you might want to check out Fred the movie, or better yet its sequel, 2011's Fred 2, Night of the Living Fred, if only because John Cena plays Fred's imaginary father. Cena pops up on numerous occasions to offer his son advice in a strong, confident, and overly aggressive way, and the movie's highlights include Cena bringing Fred into the ring for a WWE-esque wrestling scene, as well as demanding his son drink the blood of his vampire enemy. John Cena's School of Flopping. During a 2013 appearance on ESPN's Sports Nation, Cena starred in a fake commercial for John Cena's School of Flopping, where he taught aspiring basketball players to properly oversell fouls, which he punctuated with random enraged outbursts. These aggressive explosions turned out to be the funniest parts of the skit, which hilariously ended with Cena promising to throw in a second video, John Cena's Guide to Getting Ejected, as well as a free pair of jorts. Trainwreck. Amy Schumer's 2015 comedy Trainwreck definitely had its ups and downs as far as laughs go, and some of the ups were undoubtedly the scenes that featured John Cena as Amy's emotional gym rat boyfriend. His lines in the film, some of which were improvised by Cena himself, were especially funny as he attempted to threaten another man in one scene and tried to talk dirty to Amy in another, with both tries ending in a spectacular failure. Even if you don't enjoy romantic comedies, check out Trainwreck just for the Cena scenes. Daddy's Home. If you haven't seen the 2015 comedy Daddy's Home, it stars Will Ferrell as a new stepdad battling for the affection of his two stepchildren with their biological father, played by Mark Wahlberg, who disapproves of Ferrell's character. At the end, the two become friends, and the tables were turned when Wahlberg became a stepdad himself. In the film's final scene, Wahlberg meets his new stepkids' biological dad, Roger, a badass biker played by John Cena, who makes his intimidating entrance to Metallica's For Whom the Bell Tolls playing prominently in the background. Parks and Recreation. As if having John Cena and Chris Pratt together on screen isn't hilarious enough, Cena's cameo as himself in a 2015 episode of Parks and Recreation also saw him appearing on the Johnny Karate's super awesome musical Explosion Show, making fun of Pratt's Andy character being spooked by a tarantula and being placed in a dunk tank against his will. And of course, the scene couldn't end without Cena eventually taking the plunge. Sisters. John Cena's role in the 2015 Tina Fey Amy Poehler comedy Sisters isn't large, but it sure is memorable. In the film, Cena plays a neck-tattooed drug dealer named Pazuzu, who is called to the sisters' house party when they desire some dirt pot. However, Cena is insulted by the girls' request, as his arsenal is so extensive that it would make Hunter S. Thompson blush, and contains everything from crack and meth to Plan B, Flintstones gummies, and a cure for scurvy in silverback gorillas that just makes humans violently masturbate. Watching Cena recite his endless options with a straight face absolutely made the movie, in our opinion, and it wasn't even his final appearance in the film. Did we miss any of John Cena's funniest acting moments? Tell us in the comments below, and be sure to like and share this video. For more wrestling and wrestling-related action, follow the Sportster on YouTube.